Okay, hopefully not too long of a video here to kind of get you guys ready for Wednesday, February 11th. Just how things are going to go, especially for the new 10th graders. How things are going to go. Maybe a couple little things to do in preparation for Wednesday. But hopefully this video does the trick. But if not, if there's any remaining questions, or if you feel like I missed something or didn't address something, because it's not like I'm running off of a script here, just kind of winging it. But if there's any questions you have, please feel free to stop down to my room Monday or Tuesday and ask. So right here, it's just like a pretty rough, basic itinerary, kind of a rough timeline of what we're looking at. Obviously, I need you guys to make sure your first period teacher marks you down for attendance, and then you can immediately report to the hub, the library. And these times are not set in stone. If we can get this mathematical modeling exam going a little bit earlier, then we're going to. Just because how that kind of dominoes into all these other ones, where if we're doing the multiple choice exam literally at 9:30, that makes it too tight of a thing for let's say if the 10th graders want to attend this meeting during tutorial, and even the design and build challenge, if we can get lunch started a little bit earlier, depending on certain things, then we're going to, and we're not going to necessarily wait until 11:30 a.m. to start the design and build. So this is just kind of a rough sort of guideline, and again, if anything, we might be looking to start all of these even a little bit earlier than I have right here. But so we'll have the mathematical modeling exam, and that goes literally an hour or so. And then the multiple choice exam lasts an hour. And then there's a 10th grade meeting, I believe, during tutorial. I mean, I guess we might as well have our 10th graders try to attend that if possible. I would assume, this is just maybe a guess, but might be about scheduling, so it might be important enough not to just skip if you don't have to. And then lunch. So for lunch, I've been doing the last I don't know how many years, I'll provide some pizza, maybe enough pizza for 2 slices per person. If you want to pack a lunch, or if you want to go to the cafeteria to buy a lunch for what, for lunch 1. When does lunch 1 start? Sort of at 10:56 or something like that. Or if you want to and I'll probably plan on supplying some drinks, but if you want to bring your own drink that you like, or just your own lunch in general, please feel free to do that. But let's delve into some of these a little deeper. The mathematical modeling exam. So obviously you're going to do that as a group of 4. So the 10th graders, just like you did the essay in a group of 4, in your team of 4, you're going to be doing this mathematical modeling exam in a team of 4. I don't think there's much to say about that except the submission. Okay, I'm going to be giving you guys paper copies of this exam, okay, this series of questions or whatever you have to answer. This is actually a new component, so the 10th graders don't necessarily know this, but this is a whole new component for this year. Normally, once we get done with the essay, there's only multiple choice and the design and build, but we have this mathematical modeling exam now for some reason. And maybe the biggest thing that I need to give you a heads up on for that is I'm probably gonna be sharing this like PDF file for submitting something, but I also have to email you guys that PDF file. Sorry, I don't know if I want to kind of start over again with that, and I might have been mixing my words around there a little bit, but so there's going to be an answer sheet, okay, like a PDF file answer sheet that you have to fill out, and if you let's say I goofed up big time and I gave you guys like a paper copy of that answer sheet. The rules say that if we submit an answer sheet that has writing on it, then it won't be accepted. So I'm going to be emailing you guys the PDF answer sheet, and it's one of those PDF files that you can fill out, okay? And then you guys are going to have to upload that with these directions. So I'll also kind of give you guys on Wednesday these directions for kind of uploading your own individual answer sheets for the mathematical modeling. So there's going to be a paper copy where you tells you what to do, what questions you're going to answer, and then so that's going to be that'll be in paper, but the answer sheet will be on a PDF file. So basically, someone has to bring a laptop or Chromebook. Every team has to have one laptop or Chromebook to be doing this stuff. The returning people, the upperclassmen, are already kind of expecting that because of the multiple choice exam that we're going to be doing afterward. Everyone needs a Chromebook or a laptop, the team captain or whatever, whoever is going to be in charge of submitting, that multiple choice exam, or submitting, this PDF answer sheet. That's what we're going to need. Hopefully that was clear enough for now. So I mean, between the hour that the exam is supposed to sort of last, and then maybe hopefully there's no struggle or any bumps in the road with you guys getting it uploaded. I hope there's no, I don't know, technology issues that we need to kind of fix on the spot. But hopefully we can kind of go almost somewhat directly from the mathematical modeling exam into the multiple choice exam. So with the multiple choice exam, there's always these scenarios for this competition. What it's boiled down to over the last bunch of years since COVID is 6 scenarios. So the multiple choice exam is going to end up being 4 out of these 6 scenarios. I think I emailed these out to you at some point over the last month or so. But so aqueducts, cathedrals and historic structures, bridges, engine power, renewable energy, sewage treatment and sewage and waste treatment. I think those are 6. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The multiple choice exam should include 4 of these. So 4 of these 6. I don't know which ones. You won't know which ones. 4 of these 6 scenarios are going to be included in the multiple choice exam, and there's going to be 10 questions per scenario. There's going to be some giant word problem. Let's say aqueducts is on there. There's going to be some elaborate story problem, giant word problem type thing that involves aqueducts, and along the way, or at the way end, I don't know which, there's going to be 10 multiple choice questions that you have to answer. These questions are ultimately going to be submitted online. So I'm going to give you guys, ready? This is important, I guess. Extra important right now. I'm going to give you guys paper copies. I'll have paper copies on Wednesday by the time Wednesday rolls around. But one of you on your Chromebook or laptop is going to be logged on. So is there submission here, multiple choice submission? It's somewhere. I'll be giving you guys instructions for multiple choice submission where like you actually log on and take like sort of an online test. So one of you is going to be technically doing the online test, submitting the final answers, but you're doing this as a group of 4. So between the 4 of you, you're answering 40 questions in an hour, okay? There's literally going to be like a clock timing you down, okay? Like a stop clock kind of running down. So I mean, this is where like maybe the preparation kind of comes into play a little bit. How are you guys going to work as a team to answer these 40 questions? I mean, are you going to start like, hey, everyone takes one scenario, you know, depending on your experience? Like, I don't know if like some of you want to sort of be ready, like, oh man, if one of them is engine power, I'm an expert on engines, so hey everybody, hey you other 3 people on my team, like if engine power is one of those scenarios, I'll take engine power, you know, someone else, you know, hey, might like renewable energy, I don't know. But some sort of like tentative plan for just as a team answering these 40 questions. And I hopefully you're not, like, I wouldn't just say, everyone's on their own for their 10 questions. Like maybe at first, I don't know, like you guys discuss as a team how you want to answer these like 40 questions, okay? Other than that, with the multiple choice, you're allowed to have any resource you want, just not like a phone. Like you're not allowed to have your phones, you're not allowed to Google anything, you're not allowed to have any access to the outside world, you know, no internet, nothing like that. But you're allowed to like bring textbooks, you're allowed to bring a periodic table, you're allowed to bring a giant formula sheet from physics. You know, obviously you want to bring a calculator. So please let me know if your team will not have at least a couple calculators. I mean, ideally everyone hopefully can have a calculator. If you need me to help supply a calculator, then please let me know. But you're definitely going to want to have calculators, pencils to write with, you know, pens, you know, to do scratch work. I'll give you, you know, we'll have scratch paper. But make sure you bring that kind of stuff, like any other resource that you want to have. And maybe you look at these scenarios and decide, oh, because of this scenario, maybe we bring this sort of formula sheet. Or, hey, maybe Bridges, I don't know, we bring some kind of resource that you got from physics or something, okay? But you are allowed to have textbooks and whatever you want. Just no phones, no access to the outside world or anything like that. So calculate. I think that basically covers it for the multiple choice. You'll have paper copies of the actual test, but one person's going to be entering the final answers on their computer. Okay, so that's pretty sure that all there is to let you know about the multiple choice. Okay. And then after lunch, we're going to be getting into the design and build. And not much there. I mean, there's going to be like maybe a 15-minute brainstorming period where maybe you're making drawings. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't think you're allowed to build for like the first 15 minutes or something. It's like a brainstorming period of time or something. But then, like, I'll be giving you guys paper copies of the challenge, like the directions, what you're building, yada, yada, yada. And here's the materials that everyone's going to have. It's not much. Like everyone's going to be allowed to have 20 sheets of regular printing paper, 100, you know, these paper clips are not big. 100 1-inch paper clips, one roll of tape, you know, 300 inches. And then, so those are all you're using for the build. But you're also going to need a ruler and pencils just to kind of, you know, write with. If you need me to, I mean, I'll probably be bringing some rulers, but, you know, try to, you know, help remind me about that, or if you need a ruler, let me know, but I'll probably be bringing rulers. And there's also like 50 of these big, like, hex nuts and 12 inches of, like, cotton twine or string. So I'll be providing like pretty much all of this, even the rulers like I was just talking about. But And pencils. I mean, you should probably bring your own pencils. But I'll be supplying all this stuff. And then whatever it is you're building, let's see here, the submission. Whatever it is you're building, there's going to be a video that you take at the end. And so here's the thing, like especially for you 10th graders, you're going to need to have like someone with some kind of YouTube channel or something, like some way where like, like I'm sure everyone's going to be like filming on their phone. Like someone's going to be using their phone to film like the trial. Like whatever you're building has to be put through some kind of trial which you're going to record. So someone's going to be using their phone, and then you're going to have to like upload that to like say YouTube or something, and then upload the link online. In the past, I've done that, right? You 11th graders and 12th graders are going to know this. In the past, you've somehow like emailed me your video link, and I've taken care of this. Like I can still do that. Maybe you guys want to, I can, give you guys this, like I can email this to you guys or like give you a printout or something. But, there's going to be something to upload. And we might also be uploading pictures. I don't know. Like I think you're going to need to be taking pictures of this thing. But mainly a video that you're going to have to upload. And you're going to want to make sure that whenever you upload this video to, say, YouTube, okay, you're going to need to make it, like just not private? Like whatever link you're sharing with these judges, they're going to need to be able to, like, watch your video. So, like, whatever the privacy level is on your video, you got to make sure it's, like, definitely not, private, I think might be the setting where, even with a link, they wouldn't be able to access it because it's, like, totally private to you. But anyway, I think that's all the major details. If there's still any confusion or questions, please stop in and ask. But otherwise, I will see you guys Wednesday.